You must be looking forward to the next one.
There he is.
Stop it, Pete!
Well, Doris, the analytics would tell you that you should take shots at the rim or from beyond the arc. But we still see players who dominate in the mid-range area.
Not some players. We're talking about the best players. LeBron, Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson. It goes on and on. The fact is, when the games matter the most in the playoffs, you've got to have guys who make tough twos. We're not getting away from the mid-range. Don't worry, B.A.
And here are the Nets now. And a miss there on the triple. Trent outside. Pass to Anunoby. And here's Van Vliet. Siakam in the post. He's covered by Curry. Good.
Well, desire. Pascal Siakam has a ton of that. He's overcome so much in his life. You think a little bump in the road is going to stop him?
Here's Curry. And scores off the crossover.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat. Well, you look at Steph Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history.
Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Now here's Siakam. Van Vliet outside. Off the mark there with a 3. The Nets have gone 1 for 3 so far. And Seth Curry, one of the elite shooters in league history. But his road to the NBA was no red carpet, Grant.
So true. I mean, after graduating from Duke in 2013, a couple years in the G League proving himself, the questions were about his defense, but that stroke was never in question.
Siakam, right side. 4-3. The rebound by the Nets. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
I mean, every game against this team is so important. That's how it is in a divisional race.
Screen by Claxton. Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball. Toronto has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Siakam in the post. Working on Claxton. Barnes finds Siakam. Durant pulls it in.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Irving, the pass to Durant. Irving, a screen on Van Vliet. Back to Irving. Jacks up a 3. They grab their own miss. That shot is good by O'Neal.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
Timeout,
And the Nets call time here.
Guys, when you can see...
.151 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Warren. Up and over Porter. Warren, shot is good.
Well, T.J. Warren's frame and game perfectly suited for a finish on the interior.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Trent from long range hits the trifecta.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
1:25 left in the opening quarter.
And when you watch the way Trent Jr. can take over a game, just a gifted scorer who can explode once he gets going, he's impossible to slow down.
And he's going for the lob.
Well, we know that Fred VanVleet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Pass to Sumner. Here's Warren. Outside Simmons. To the middle. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Staying strong through the contact. Ben Simmons doesn't back off.
VanVleet outside. Trent outside for three. Sharp grabs the miss. The Nets have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Down low. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
If there's a teammate open on the floor, Simmons will put it on time and on target.
.26 seconds left in the first. Here's Trent. Last game for him, he picked up 13. On the clock. The three is up. That one no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
That's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. VanVleet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Porter in at the 3. Toronto trailing. Now here's Barnes. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Inside. Siakam, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And it's Brooklyn ball. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. And Irving gets it to go.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Toronto shooting just 42% so far in the game. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And the Nets shooting the rock at 58%. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Durant for 3. Offensive board. Claxton. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Now it's a 5-point Nets lead.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Siakam with it. Working on Claxton. Siakam, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter.
So 2021 saw the addition of yet another honor to the resume of the great Kevin Durant. a selection to the NBA's 75th anniversary team. I don't think he needed cementing of his legacy, but it's just one more feather in his cap.
Soft touch off the glass. Siakam's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, Pascal Siakam showing you I can do a little bit of everything. You need an offensive rebound, a second chance opportunity, willing to do what it takes.
And Claxton gets the bucket. Claxton's got 6 in the quarter. Even with all those accomplishments, Durant is just as hungry as ever, Doris.
BA, to me, he's always just in a competition against himself. He simply wants to play the best basketball night after night. Here's a guy who takes tremendous pride in being complete and perfecting his craft.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Free throws good from Durant. And Kevin Durant post-Achilles surgery. No apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. And his efficiency, good as ever.
And both free throws good for Durant.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Here's Porter. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
Well, when Porter gets that kind of room to operate inside, he's extremely dangerous.
Durant, the pass to MP. The 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Pass to Anunoby. Lets it go from deep. The shot that time not on target. And Brooklyn going the other way now. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
And here's Porter outside. Rebounded by the Nets.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
For 3, Durant fires in the triple. Durant's got 5 points.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And again, no good by Toronto. Nifty move. And that one's good. Durant's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Well, I mean, listen, Fred Van Vliet, you can practically close his eyes. That's how comfortable he is out on the arc.
Durant for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Nets up by 15. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome to halftime. And guys, so far the game has belonged to Kevin Durant.
I really like how he's playing so far, Shaq. I mean, he's being selective in his approach. Kind of the opposite of you, big fella, at the food table.
Oh, come on, Kenny. I've seen you scarfing down those vegan snacks. What is a vegan snack anyway?
There's no such thing as scarfing down and vegan in the same sentence.
And there's always plenty available. Okay, time to discuss the first half of this one. Specifically, which guys are leading the charge for their teams?
These guys are leading their way offensively. It's hard work doing all that scoring. Wouldn't you agree with that, Shaq?
Not for me, it wasn't. Piece of cake or barbecue chicken, whichever you prefer, or both at the same time, because I'm hungry.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Irving and Curry, they man the backcourt together. Nicholas Claxton out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Durant in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Pass to O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. Curry against Trent. Rebounded by Trent.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And here's Van Vliet to the paint. And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 4 assists now tonight. Irving against Van Vliet. Outside Durant. Takes a 3. Nails it from 3. Durant's got 13.
Well, even after it appeared that there was a falling out, Kyrie Irving remains a Brooklyn net. Now, I suppose cooler heads prevailed, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Irving on the move here in the near future.
Barnes, no good. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Irving, the pass to Curry. There's a screen. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Here's Irving. No good on the shot. Now Toronto takes it the other way. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. Pass to Barnes. Fades away. Rebound Brooklyn. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Durant with the bucket. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Irving against Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. Trent outside. The Raptors need to get off a shot. The 3 from Barnes. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Barnes has gotten his second bucket.
Now this is the aspect that he's got to continue to work on, but Scotty Barnes will get dangerous from deep. Nice shot there.
Durant, no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. They get the rebound. It's Barnes on the wing. Siakam the screen. Tries again. Barnes, it's good. Barnes has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
How about Scotty Barnes showing off his IQ and pick and roll? Does a nice job finding his teammate.
And the A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Back to Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves no doubt.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right. It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the third quarter. Simmons, the pass to Warren. Back to Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And that one's good. Sharp. And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
I think it did a little bit, but, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
Oh, okay then.
Simmons with a little flair and flash. Let him feel all of your basketball ability, Ben Simmons.
Van Vliet outside. Looking to end this cold spell. Brooklyn with the board. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Sumner. Well, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Trent outside. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so
He's doing all right. We got him.
Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
MP outside. Lets the three fly. Drains the triple. And talking about MP, what a college career he had. Just fantastic in school, a star on many levels.
MP playing 3 years before coming to the NBA. That is rare these days, but I think it was great for his overall development. Of course, it helps winning a title in school.
Boucher outside. Fires the three. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the 4th.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Nets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kevin Durant.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Back to Sumner. And the shot is good. Harris making the play.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Harris outside. From deep, MP. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Now Anunoby. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long, everyone.
What are we aiming for the international heavy draft?
9FB. Born in Southern California, one of the top high school recruits in Germany.
Yeah, but we need a couple more cards.
Let's sit down with Carl tomorrow. I'm gonna try to come to us. I'll set it up.
Come on. Thanks. I'll help. Who wants our help?
What up, Bash? Press?
No. I gotta show you something. Just watch this.
Hey, what's MP stand for anyway? Sounds like a phone to me. Y'all got that MP29? That Nokia joint?
No. I think it stands for mostly pathetic.
No. Major poser. Missed the point.
Musty pillow.
Oh! Yo, why is that so funny, though?
I think it's because she's an agent. Usually they're not funny. They're just suits. But this agent, she's very funny.
Oh, yeah.
They're supposed to be friends with everybody. You know what I mean? That's kind of their deal.
That is my deal. I'm either your friend or your worst enemy and nothing in between.
You still salty Ricky Bennett didn't join your agency, Barbara?
Oh, come on now. I was just trying to help a brother out. It's not my fault that he doesn't understand the rules of the game.
Oh, Shep, I got a serious question for you.
What?
Why can't you be more of a leader like MP?
Come
Why are
on
you gonna
now.
be so gosh darn selfish all the time?
Man, anyone looking up to that bum now? Good luck leading the team when you buried on the bench.
That's good. But you know who I really feel sorry for? Like, honestly? his girl. All these NBA
Right.
players. She stuck with that clown? I mean, realistically, man, he probably got a whole closet full of cardigans and pleated khakis.
She'll figure it out. Speaking of, yo, Mila, your boy's single. Hit me up if you ever want to see what it's like to be with a real man.
Oh, wow. I am not touching that one.
Look, this episode is going to do numbers, bro.
Was there ever any doubt?
Hey, Shep, any final words you want to say to MP? You know, before the camera dies, because we're making this fire content right now. Come on.
Yeah, for sure. I just want to say, your game's trash. Your agent's trash. Your girl's trash. And you're trash. Did I forget anything?
Girl, agent, I think you got that covered, buddy.
And the next time I see you, I'm going to tell you that to your face. Other than that, just wishing you many blessings, brother.
You know what? That's real classy. Why would he even mention me?
Is he Shep? Does he need a reason?
Yeah, no, he does not. Clown.
Look, this means nothing. It's just some loudmouth being a loudmouth. But you do have that Top Takes Daily interview tomorrow, and they are absolutely going to want to ask about this, given how
I can see that.
inflammatory it was. Like I said, it's no big deal. It is no big deal, but we are going to obviously need to strategize your response, okay? So meet me at the business hub after you finished up here, and we'll go over whatever it is we need to go over. Yeah?
Okay, yeah. I appreciate you, Ash. Always keep me in the loop, no matter how painful it is. Thank you.
It's literally what you pay me to do. But yeah. See you in a bit.
Good game, MP. How's your dog doing?
He's good. He's just got out of that puppy stage.
Great job on the dub.
Ash, not one chair?
I don't do cheers.
So what about your guests? We all just gonna stand, stare at you?
Guests? No. Did you come in here to drag me from my office decor, or do you want to prep for Top Takes Daily?
Let's prep.
Great. All right. So obviously what Shep said was beyond the pale, but you've already been memed to death on social media, so it's not like it's going anywhere.
You know what, Ash, the
anytime
more and more I
soon.
think about Shep right now, the angrier I'm getting, so I'd rather not talk about this.
Okay, be that as it may, you will have to talk about it, and
Mila?
you can't
You spoke about Mila on
lose your
TV?
cool on national
I
television.
don't care about TV. That is not cool.
I'm sorry. Do you think that this is a prestige TV show? They're gonna ask you about it. You're gonna talk about it, and you're gonna get your emotions in check. Do you understand?
That was not acceptable.
Sure. Tell that to him when you see him in person.
Oh, I will.
But when you talk about it on TV, because believe me, you will have to talk about it on TV, you need to keep an even keel. You can say that the comment was unacceptable. You can even call him trash if you want.
But
I
isn't
don't
that
care.
basically losing my cool again?
Not if it's true. Okay? The main thing is you need to keep your cool so that it doesn't look like you're about to attack Kendrick Perkins for bringing it up on television. That's going to make you look weak.
Okay. I can get with that.
You could play the disappointed parent card, right? Oh, I expected more from my fellow man. The NBA is a brotherhood. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever.
High road or low road, right?
No, they're both the high road. Both the high road, just different flavors. But the key is you gotta be authentic, all right? You need to be you. You just need to be the calmest, most mature version of yourself possible.
Yeah, that's kind of like when I was in college. It kind of reminds me of that time when...
No, I don't have time to go on a trip down memory lane. Do you have anything else to say about Top Takes Daily?
No. I have no more questions.
Excellent. I'll see you at the studio. I'm gonna meet you there. I need to lay some ground rules with the showrunner. And I also want to be there in case anything crops up last minute. Does that sound good?
Sounds like a plan. Again, thank you for your advice. Thank you for... Get some chairs in here next time.
Engage your core. Sit on the yoga ball. Wouldn't hurt.
What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
Okay.
Trying to ride your coattails.
You on,
And here he is.
MP, my name is Jocelyn Davies, executive producer for Top Takes Daily. So nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
As I was telling Jocelyn earlier, we are open to any discussion involving one Shep Owens, but we do expect those questions to be respectful. And if you wish to move on quickly from any given question, we expect that desire to be honored.
And as I was just explaining to Miss St. Germain, this is a reputable program on $1 billion network. We take procedures and standards very seriously and will, of course, treat MP
No
with
snacks in the dressing room.
Oh, my gosh. I will take care of it.
Second day this week.
Got it.
Yeah.
It's done.
Chips,
$1 billion
cookies,
network.
crackers, popcorn.
Got it.
I'm not
Got
asking
it.
for
Thank
much.
you so much. 60 seconds.
Thank you.
Very reputable.
That's Stan right there.
We'll, of course, treat MP with the utmost respect and professionalism at all times.
Will you guys have snacks?
Oh, yeah, we got snacks.
Hey, I'm good. Let's do it.
Jocelyn, I mean it. Okay? This is not the day for Kendrick to try to go viral over anything. Are we clear?
Ash, loosen up a little bit. I can handle Perkins. That's no problem.
See? MP's a big boy. He can take care of himself.
Oh, of that I'm sure. But I can take care of myself. Okay, let's not forget that.
Okay. You ready to head a set now?
Yeah.
Let's head over. Everyone, I'd like to introduce MP.
Hey, how's it going? Sam Woods. Big fan. Nice to meet you.
Thanks, man.
Of course, you know JJ.
My guy. Good to see you.
And Kendrick.
Hey, what's going on, superstar? Awkward. All right, you're going to sit right here adjacent to me. Thanks.
All right. Places, everyone.
All right, everybody. We're going live. Thanks for coming on the show. Here we go.
Anytime.
Just follow my video. 5, 4, 3. And welcome back to Top Takes Daily. And for our next segment, we are joined live in studio by the guy everybody is talking about, our very special guest, MP. Welcome to the program.
My man, thank you guys for having me on.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Now, I know this might be a sensitive subject, but I just want to get right into it. We all saw what happened on draft night.
Yeah.
But we haven't heard your side of the story. So I'm wondering, how does it feel to be on the receiving end of a mixed reaction like that on what should be the most enjoyable night of your life?
That just comes with the territory, you know? Like, we make a lot of money, and it's all because of those passionate fans out there. Night in and night out, coming into the games and showing their support. It's because of them, you know what I'm saying? And yes, the fans are free to express their feelings however way they want, but it don't matter to me.
I mean, are we serious right now? Listen, MP, with all due respect, do you expect us to believe that? If I'm my own so-called fans were booing me, that wouldn't sit right with me at all.
Yo, Kendrick, my man, it doesn't bother me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know in the long run, people will come around and, see what I'm all about. You know, and that's just giving everything that I got to this game. You know, not only to the team, but to this city, man. You know, it's my job. Proving my worth to these fans is my job. You know, so I know right now they may be booing, but soon enough they're gonna be cheering for me.
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment. A big part of the reaction to your selection was the fact that Shep Owens, your biggest rival, was still on the draft board.
That's right.
But a lot of people think he has the higher upside due to his athleticism and the fact that he has loads of untapped potential as a relative newcomer to this game, whereas you've been trying to work on your skill set for the last decade plus. How would you respond to people who think you've got the higher floor but the lower ceiling?
I understand where that view comes from, but I don't share it.
And why is that?
It's because basketball is about a lot more than athletic ability. I mean, what it's all about, like, what is your opponent doing? How can you stop them? What are your teammates' strengths? How can you empower them to play the best basketball that they can play?
Almost like a chess match.
Absolutely. A complete chess match. Thank you. Athleticism is a tool, but that's all it is. It's a tool. It's like giving a power drill to a baby. But that doesn't mean that the baby can build you a house just because he has that power drill. You feel what I'm saying?
Time out.
Did I mess your head up with that one?
Are you calling Shep Owens a baby?
I think so. No. Don't. What I'm saying is it's just a metaphor. So let's not read into that a little too much here.
MP, you know we keep it real on here. I gotta ask you, man to man, how do you respond to Shep Owens calling you out on his reality show?
Oh, wow.
This dude took shots at you. He took shots at your family. He even took shots at your girl. What do you say to something like that?
You know, I'm going to say this as calmly as possible. Because at the end of the day, it's disappointing to me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to me, basketball is a place where you express joy. Yeah, I want to beat my opponent, don't get me wrong. So in the heat of the moment, words do get exchanged. But to talk about another man's family? Like, fam, I'm embarrassed for him. My man has a lot of growing up to do.
Well, what I want to know and we want to know, the next time you two meet, are you going to exchange words? Are y'all going to exchange words?
I don't know. But I'm sure there's going to be a discussion. That I can promise you. You know, I'm not expecting him to change his stripes. You know, he is who he is. You know, so when someone shows you who they are, you believe them. That's it. You know, that's what my parents told me, and that's just how I live.
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation, but unfortunately, we are out of time. MP, thank you for joining us.
Wait, so that's it?
It's been a real pleasure. Yeah, and then we got to wrap things up, but you have been a tremendous sport, and we really appreciate you answering the tough questions. We wish you all the best, you and your family and your girl. Coming up next, we talk early season contenders and pretenders, but first, this commercial break.